Oleksandr Usyk, the greatest of his generation. Oleksandr the Cat Usyk isn't just another elite boxer. He isn't simply a champion, or even a great champion. He is widely regarded by fighters, trainers, analysts, and boxing historians as the defining fighter of his generation, a distinction so rare that only a handful of boxers across history can truly claim it.
Where does Oleksandr Usyk fit now? He has put himself on that list as one of the greatest winners, period, of any generation, period.
In an era defined by power punches, social media hype, and carefully managed careers, Usyk represents something different, something purer. His greatness is not built on spectacle, trash talk, or physical intimidation, but on technical mastery, discipline, intelligence, and relentless consistency. What truly separates Usyk from his peers isn't just what he has achieved, but how he has achieved it, who he has beaten, and why his methods have proven superior at the very highest level of the sport. This is the story and the case for why Oleksandr Usyk is the greatest boxer of his generation. An unbeaten champion at the pinnacle of boxing. In professional boxing, longevity and dominance rarely coexist. Fighters often shine briefly before fading, or protect records by avoiding dangerous opponents. Usyk did the opposite. From the moment he entered the professional ranks, Usyk pursued the hardest possible path. He is undefeated at cruiserweight. He is undefeated at heavyweight, and he has never lost a professional fight, while facing the very best opposition available in each division. This alone places him in elite historical company. But the context matters. Cruiserweight, one of the toughest divisions ever cleared. Usyk's cruiserweight run is one of the most overlooked yet most impressive achievements in modern boxing. At the time, cruiserweight wasn't a weak or transitional division. It was stacked with elite champions, dangerous punchers, and high IQ technicians. Usyk didn't cherry-pick belts. He cleaned out the entire division. Krzysztof Głowacki, a rugged, battle-tested champion with power and durability. Usyk took the WBO title from him, displaying composure, precision, and complete control. Neris Bridis, one of the toughest and most technically sound fighters in the division. Their fight was brutal, tactical, and razor-thin, a genuine elite-level war. Usyk proved he could win not just with finesse, but under intense pressure. Murat Gassiev, undefeated, feared, heavy-handed, considered the division's most dangerous puncher. Usyk didn't survive Gassiev. He humiliated him. Over 12 rounds, Usyk delivered one of the most complete boxing performances ever seen, neutralizing power, controlling distance, and breaking Gassiev down with footwork and volume. That victory crowned Usyk as an undisputed cruiserweight champion, achieved by defeating every reigning belt holder in the World Boxing Super Series. No shortcuts, no controversy, no excuses. The heavyweight leap, where greatness is tested. Moving from cruiserweight to heavyweight has historically ended many great careers. The size, power, and durability gap is unforgiving. Usyk didn't just move up. He thrived, and not by becoming bigger, but by becoming a smarter, sharper, and more efficient. Anthony Joshua Ryan II, a former unified heavyweight champion, Olympic gold medalist, massive puncher, elite athlete. Usyk outboxed him twice. In the first fight, Usyk controlled distance, landed more punches, and dominated tactically. In the second, Joshua tried to impose aggression and briefly found success in the 9th round. But here's where greatness shows. Usyk adapted mid-fight. Rounds 10, 11, and 12 were a masterclass. Usyk regained control, broke Joshua's rhythm, and closed the fight with authority. That wasn't talent. That was elite ring IQ under fire. A Tyson Fury YN2, the most complex heavyweight of his era. Size, feints, awkwardness, psychological warfare.
What did you just say to Tyson Fury? Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone tomorrow.
Usyk didn't just survive Fury, he outthought him. Through timing, angles, and subtle foot placement, Usyk dismantled Fury's advantages. Even when Fury landed his best punches, Usyk absorbed them calmly, returning fire with precision and composure. These fights were chess matches at heavyweight speed, and Usyk consistently stayed 2 moves ahead. Daniel Dubois, younger, bigger, explosive. This time, Usyk didn't box to a decision, he stopped him. A clean, decisive knockout that reaffirmed his dominance and reclaimed undisputed heavyweight status.
Right now, he is undisputed for a third time. Once, twice, thrice. The genius of modern boxing.
A historic first, three-time undisputed champion. In the four-belt era, no boxer had ever achieved undisputed status.
He don't fault everybody. He fought for the United Belt, so he's the only champion. You know, I know how.
I think he's one of the best of all time. I really do. I think he's one of the best heavyweights of all time. And, you know, this is coming from a guy who was the undisputed cruiserweight champion. He's so fucking good. He's so good. I mean, think about what that guy has done. He beat AJ twice. He beat Tyson Fury twice. And now he beat Dubois twice.
Three times. Across divisions. Usyk did. Not by avoiding challenges, but by embracing them. This achievement alone may never be repeated. Skill set and style. A technical blueprint for greatness. Usyk is not a stereotypical heavyweight. He doesn't rely on intimidation or raw power. His greatness lies in precision, control, and efficiency. Footwork and movement. Usyk's movement is elite across all weight classes. He doesn't just move, he repositions with purpose. He controls angles. He forces opponents to reset constantly. Analysts often describe it as an invisible force field. Opponents struggle to close distance, and when they do, Usyk is already gone. Timing over power. Usyk hits when opponents are off balance, when they're breathing, when they're thinking. His punches land clean, not because they're fast alone, but because they're perfectly timed. This neutralizes bigger punches and drains their confidence. Training philosophy, discipline over motivation. Usyk's preparation is famously unglamorous. He doesn't chase trends, he doesn't bulk recklessly, he trains for functionality, functional conditioning, kettlebells, mobility drills, endurance-focused work. These methods build core strength, joint stability, coordination, sustained output. Instead of becoming heavier, Usyk became more efficient. At age 38, he remains faster, sharper, and more durable than fighters 10 years younger. As Usyk himself says, motivation comes and goes, discipline stays. Mental fortitude and external adversity. Great fighters are tested in the ring. Legendary fighters are tested outside it. Usyk has competed at the highest level while carrying the emotional weight of immense national adversity. Yet inside the ring, he remains calm, focused, and composed. No excuses, no distractions, just performance. This mental resilience, combined with physical discipline, is what separates champions from legends. Comparing the generation. When stacked against his contemporaries, more elite wins, more divisions conquered, more adaptability, more technical mastery. Usyk doesn't just stand out, he stands alone. While others relied on power, hype, or matchmaking, Usyk relied on craft, intelligence, and consistency. Final verdict: a peerless legacy. Oleksandr Usyk is not just one of the best fighters of his era, he is the most complete. He represents unbeaten excellence, multi-division, undisputed dominance, tactical brilliance, mental resilience, discipline without compromise. This combination is extraordinarily rare, and that is why, when the dust settles and the era is remembered, Oleksandr Usyk will stand above them all.